Today we're here on the Pacific coast of Ecuador in the small fishing village of Puerto Lopez. Puerto Lopez is located in the Manabi province of Ecuador. This village has a population of just under 1,300 people, and its primary industries are ecotourism and fishing. It is also home to the headquarters of the Machalia Provincial Park, and is considered the main access point for entry. The surrounding area and coastline of Puerto Lopez is renowned for its wide diversity of animal life, and is a popular destination for whale watching. Today we'll be taking a chartered boat tour from Puerto Lopez to Isla De La Plata.
Ecuador.
This island is a world-famous destination for observing animal life. Among the many species of birds which make this island their home is the blue-footed boobie. This famous bird is distinct to this region of the world, and although it spends its entire life at sea, it comes to shore in order to mate and reproduce. Isla De La Plata can only be accessed via the water, and the boat ride from Puerto Lopez to the island is approximately 1.5 hours. We're making our visit during the Ecuadorian winter months, so the weather here today is actually a bit chilly, and the water is pretty choppy.
Loving it, eh? Loving it.
These boats travel at a pretty good speed, so you really do need to watch your footing and be careful. For people who get seasick easily, this may not be the best excursion. After a long and bouncy ride, the Isla De La Plata starts to come into view. Including the famous blue-footed boobie, this island is home to many marine birds, and as you pull up to the island, you can see a variety of them flying overhead.
I'm sitting around cool with my tippy girl. Police knock my door, lick up my pal, rough me up and I can't do a thing. Pick up the line when my telephone ring. Take me to the station, block up my hand. Trail me down cause I'm hanging with the snowman. What I'm gonna do?
From the beach entry point, we'll make our way to the higher peaks of the island. This includes traversing a staircase consisting of 150 steps.
You wanna count the stairs? I don't.
Yeah.
You wanna count?
I think we're probably at about 8 out of 150.
Yeah, if it's real.
We're making good time.
If that guy fuck the true, you know, 100.
Well, there's various stories and rumors I heard through the grapevine.
Could be any number.
Really?
Could be 500.
It may not have been the greatest idea to party so hard in Monita over the last 4 days. Although a strenuous hike, the view over the Pacific Ocean at the top is truly amazing. It's now time to find some of these world-famous birds. I've stumbled upon the nest of some Nazca boobies. These guys can easily be identified by their orange bill and eyes. Though they are cautious, they seem relatively unbothered by the presence of people here. I think they're quite accustomed to tourists. These birds are nesting, however, so I'm not sure how far you want to test their tolerance. You do want to give them a respectful distance. As you can see, these mated birds do work together to protect their young. One of them patrols the perimeter and acted as a lookout, while the other protects the eggs. And here we have the famous blue-footed boobie, which has come to be known as a symbol of the Galapagos Islands and the Ecuadorian coastline. These incredible birds form lifelong monogamous relationships with their mates, and they come into land every 9 months to lay eggs and reproduce.
You scared, eh, Bravo?
The offspring of the blue-footed boobie pair will take approximately 2 years to reach mating age themselves, at which point they'll return to their original nesting site of their parents and begin the process anew.
It was fine until you came over.
The distinctive blue feet for which these birds are named serve an actual purpose. The vibrance of this color is directly linked to their diet, and it signifies to a potential mate their level of health. The females of this species will actively seek out a mate with brighter feet, as this shows them that they're a good hunter and provider, and probably more fertile. The blue-footed boobie is also known for its unusual mating dance, where it struts around and shows off its feet to potential females.
Estas aves además son aves polígamos. These aves, these birds are además de ser polígamos, polígamos son palmípedos.
With this pair here, you can clearly see a contrast in the color of their feet. This indicates that one is more well-nourished than the other.
Oh, está bailando. He's dancing now. He's dancing.
Boobies are caring and attentive parents, and they fiercely guard their young. This island is also the home of many other species of animals, and hermit crabs can be found all along the beach.
Yeah, he's trying to get me.
It is extremely common on the coastline of Isla De La Plata to encounter large sea turtles and dolphins as well. Our guides are now loading us back into our chartered boat, where we'll have the opportunity to snorkel around the surrounding reef. The water today is quite cold, and it's a bit overcast, so hopefully the visibility will allow for seeing some animals under the water.
How are you, sir?
Give me the back.
Private beach over there.
time for the long journey back, but along the way, we'll be keeping our eyes open for whales. Though sightings of these animals are never guaranteed, if you're likely to see them anywhere in the world, this is the place. Today we're in luck, for as we speed across the waves, a variety of whales, including humpbacks, speed alongside us. These gigantic mammals make an annual migration from their feeding grounds in the Antarctica back up to the cooler and calmer waters of the coast of Ecuador every year. Just like the marine birds of Isla De La Plata, the whales here use this area as their mating grounds and a place to spawn. It's really impossible to get a full scope of their size, as they stay mostly submerged under the water, but I think it's a good thing that they're really not interested in us. This really is a beautiful place, and an amazing experience, if maybe a little bit cold.